Tonight you're driving with Jay. Tonight you're driving with Jay. It's gonna be a nice, wonderful ride because you're driving with Jay. Hello! It is so nice to see all of my beautiful listeners. How are we doing tonight, my sexy little weasels? Oh. Hold on here. Yeah, partner, ring it in. We got... Oh, never mind. I was gonna make a joke out of their license plate, but you can't see it, so never mind. Screw it. Fuck it. Hello! How's everybody doing out there? Welcome to another episode of Driving with Jay. I'll be your host. My name is Jay Bellums. Jaybellums. Now, I gotta keep it brief today because I only got 13 minutes here to do my show. More like 12, now that I've already wasted a minute. And today's topic is gonna be hygiene. And I can easily cover multiple episodes with this topic because this is a juicy one. But let me just dive right into it. So I was talking to one of my coworkers, not even one of my coworkers, one of my friends, one of my favorite little people on the whole planet. She is like 3'7" of pure dynamite, baby. And she was saying recently that she got on a Tinder date with some dude, and everything was going well. And they went back to his place to watch a little, TV, to do a little, Netflix and chill. You know what I'm saying? To do a little Hulu and to do a little Blockbuster and cock thruster, if you know what I mean. But it didn't happen because his apartment was nasty, okay? And this is a big lesson that all my fellow gentlemen need to learn, okay? All right. Your apartment/car is a big reflection on what your ball sack is going to look like, okay? If you've got old slices of Kraft singles, cheddar cheese getting moldy on your floorboard, girl, who knows what's going on down, on the southern hemisphere, okay? All right? So, how hard is it to brush your teeth, floss, take a shower, put on clean clothes, wear deodorant, wash your ass, wash your unmentionables, and just be aware of, did I just eat something with garlic? Am I going to be having garlic burps? It really blows my mind. I'm not even going to get myself too worked up about it because my blood pressure is going to go through the roof, and I'll have to call my doctor, and I'll have to pull over to the side of the road, and he's going to have to do a curbside blood pressure restoration. It's just going to be a bad scene. But gentlemen, you just need to stop being so disgusting. All right, I would say, ladies, this goes for you too, but I'm really seeing it just coming from my gentlemen mostly. But that's not entirely true. I've seen my fair share of nasty chiquitas, okay? If you want to match me, I'll tell you, one time I went over for a little Tinder date, and I get there, and the place smells of sulfur. It smells like eggs and farts. And I didn't even have to ask. The girl addressed it. She was like, yeah, it smells kind of bad in here because I just dyed my hair. And my hair dye has this chemical in it. I'm like, oh, what's the chemical? Is it called shit? But it smelled really bad. But the difference between me and my friend is that I'm too polite, I wound up hanging out for much longer than I should have. I didn't kiss her or anything like that, but I just, I was sitting in a dumpster with her for many hours, and I should have just left, but I hate hurting people's feelings, believe it or not. But she was so unaware of the stank that she had ordered pizzas to be delivered in the middle of our Tinder date. And this was supposed to be like a Tinder date, okay? And the doorbell rings halfway through, and I'm like, what is that? And she's like, oh, that's my pizza! I'm like, are you fucking kidding me right now? Like, I spent so much time brushing my tongue, just making sure every square inch is just, you gotta wash things like you're putting them on eBay. You gotta wash them like you're selling them putting them on the market. And she just orders a pizza in the middle of the date. And she's like, oh, I'll be right back. And she goes and gets 2 large pizzas and brings them back into the room. She's like, you want some? I'm like, no. Gosh. But anyway, I'll tell you a story just about hygiene in general. So, I had this friend, right? He moved recently, so I'm free to talk. But I had this friend. He's younger than me. I don't know why all my friends are significantly younger than me. It's probably just because I bounce around from dead-end job to dead-end job, and I used to be the young one on the crew, but now I'm like the old one. So I make friends with all the people who are like 10 years younger than me. Anyway, so he's like younger than me by a significant amount. So I'm giving him, I'm cutting him some slack, but not that much, because let me tell you, he is only one of 2 people who I've ever been in the car with, and I have started to gag. Yes, I'm not kidding you. I was gagging when I was in the car with him because of his smell. Okay? Let me just paint you a little picture. So he and I were going to go get coffee, He's one of those friends where you're trying to keep the friendship alive, but, you're not sure what level of friendship you're at. You're like, I like this person a lot. And we haven't hung out enough for it to not be awkward between us yet. And I don't know if that means that our personalities just don't click, or if we just need to hang out more. It was that weird middle ground, when you've hung out with someone 3 or 4 times outside of work, and you're trying to figure out what the hell your relationship is. So anyway, we were going out for a little coffee date, a little man date, man date. And I'm driving him around, and I start to smell this smell, okay? All right. And I can pinpoint it down to 2 fragrances, and they're some of the worst fragrances that you can have, if you even want to call them fragrances. One is plaque, okay? The gunk that grows on your teeth when you don't brush them. The second is butthole, okay? Like dirty ass. Like when somebody who doesn't shower thinks that they can just put on like a new pair of underwear every few days, but they don't change their jeans and they don't change they don't shower. And so all you can smell is like jeans that are sweaty, and like poop. So I'm just in the car, and my car is just slowly filling with plaque and butthole. And I said, that's not okay. What am I smelling?
You're smelling plaque.
What am I smelling?
You're smelling butt.
That is not okay. That is not okay. You need a shower right away. Give me the soap. Give me the soap. Give me the soap. And it was just crazy because I was driving him around, and so I had to say to myself, self, you either need to pull over and throw up because I'm seriously gagging. I'm having a physical reaction. I can't hide it. Or you need to figure out something else to do because I don't want to hurt this kid's feelings. Oh shit, I almost rear-ended this person. So my solution was to stop breathing out of my nose and just breathe out of my mouth. which, it worked for the time being. But every 5 minutes or so, because I was breathing out of my mouth only, the flavor would settle on my tongue. It would settle in my mouth. And every 5 minutes or so, I would get an actual taste of the fragrances. And oh my goodness, girl, I would gag. And I had to play it off like nothing was wrong. And it was like December. And I'm like, you okay if I open the window? It's just so warm in here, girl. And he was like, yeah, that's fine. I'm like, thank you. Oh, man. But that's one of the worst ones I've ever smelled. I think he's doing better now. I don't know. He moved, so luckily I'm just going to blame everything on the pandemic. I'm going to be like, hey, I really would love to give you a ride, but, I'm going to need you to social distance yourself, quite a few feet that way. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to need you to just social distance yourself. But, another one is, if you're going on a Tinder date, I swear, how hard is it to brush your tongue, huh? Okay? If you know that you might be kissing someone, it's not enough to just brush your teeth, okay? You need to take your toothbrush and you need to cover your tongue in toothpaste and you need to brush your tongue until it's sparkling clean. Please, everybody, just brush your tongue. Please. That's about it. That's all I got for today. As you can hear, I am exhausted just talking about this, man. This stuff's got me all messed up. Y'all got me messed up. So, next time I see y'all, tomorrow, I'm going to go around and I'm going to do a smell check. And I need everybody to be smelling good. I need all the armpits, all the tongues, all the butts. I need all of them to be sparkling clean. Okay? That's my message for today. Stop being dirty and disgusting. I love y'all. I'll see you later.